Hey, this is Marty from Blue Lightning TV. I'm going to show you how to create a stunning dot pattern portrait from a photo. Open a photo of someone or something that you'd like to use for this project. I downloaded this one from Shutterstock. Before we begin, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. It'll let you know as soon as I upload new Photoshop tutorials and quick tips. First, we need to check our photo's resolution because later we're going to match the resolution of the dot pattern with the resolution of our photo. To check its size and resolution, press Ctrl-Alt-I on Windows or Option-Command-I on a Mac, or go to Image and Image Size. Take note of your photo's resolution. Next, we'll convert our photo into a smart object so we can modify it non-destructively, as well as allow us to replace it with a different photo without having to redo the effects. To do this, click the icon at the upper right of the Layers panel and click Convert to Smart Object. Go to Filter, Pixelate, and Mosaic. The size of the cells will become the size of the dots. I'll make it 30 pixels square. However, feel free to increase or decrease this number to whatever looks good to you. Whatever cell size you do choose, remember it or write it down. Next, we'll create a white circle on a black background that we'll use to make into a dot pattern. Make a new document by pressing Ctrl or Command-N, or by going to File and New. For the width and height, type in the same number as your mosaic cells, as well as the same resolution of your photo. The color mode is RGB and 8 bits per channel. The background is black. Click Create or Open on earlier versions. We'll fit it onto our canvas by pressing Ctrl or Command-0. Open your elliptical marquee tool and go to a corner. Begin to drag your tool to the opposite corner and press the Shift key to confine its shape to a perfect circle. When your cursor is directly on the opposite corner, release. We'll fill the selection with white, but before we do, check your foreground and background colors. If they aren't black and white respectively, press D on your keyboard. Since white is our background color, press Ctrl or Command plus Delete. Deselect it by pressing Ctrl or Command D. Go to Edit and define pattern. For its name, I suggest typing in the number of pixels for its width and height. Then click OK or press Enter or Return. Now that we saved it as a pattern, we can close the circle document. When you see this message, click No. Click the Layer Mask icon to make a layer mask next to the photo. We'll fill the layer mask with a dot pattern by pressing Shift plus the F5 key at the top of your keyboard, or by going to Edit and Fill. Open the Contents list and click Pattern. Open the Custom Pattern list and scroll to the bottom. Your dot should be the last one on the list. Click it and click OK. We'll make a new layer under it by Ctrl or Command clicking the new layer icon. We'll fill the empty layer with black, and since our foreground color is black, press Alt or Option plus Delete. Next, we'll make our dots a bit smaller to create a little space between each dot, thereby accentuating them. To do this, make the layer mask active and click the FX icon. Click Stroke. Make the size 1 pixel. The position is inside. The blend mode is normal, the opacity is 100%, and the color is black. Then click OK or press Enter or Return. Lastly, we'll increase our portrait's color vibrancy and brightness. Click the Adjustment Layer icon and click Vibrance. I'll make the vibrance 50% for this image, but feel free to increase this amount depending on your photo's original color vibrancy. Click the Adjustment Layer icon again and click Levels. Change the blend mode to Screen and reduce its opacity to 50%. This is Marty from Blue Lightning TV. Thanks for watching.